Hello and welcome back to another Tartan Talk Tuesday. This week, we are going to talk a little bit about an exciting new project that actually an old friend of mine is starting. Mr. Jermaine Downey, who has been playing pipes for several decades now. I actually met Jermaine back in the probably early to mid 90s when he played in a pipe band here for years with my brother and uncles. He's actually played in a lot of different pipe bands over the years, but his background wasn't your typical pipe band member's background. Jermaine grew up in North Preston here in the Halifax region, and it's a community that has had a lot of guns, drugs, and gang violence over the years. And Jermaine realized that he kind of needed to figure out a way to escape that. He heard the bagpipes when he was a kid, absolutely loved them, ended up joining the cadets when he was a young lad, and has been playing the pipes ever since. So now he wants to start an organization that can help the youth of today to make choices that will perhaps put them on a better path for their future. So recently I sat down with Jermaine at one of my favorite pubs here in Halifax called Dirty Nelly's, and we had a little chat. Here's the interview. Cheers. So Jermaine, the Jermaine Downey Youth Pipe Band Survival Program.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Well, the Jermaine Downey Youth Pipe Band Survival Program, it's an idea to reach disenfranchised communities, starting with North Preston.
And you grew up in North Preston?
I grew up in North Preston, and the idea is to bring peace-building concepts through pipe band music, piping and drumming, and Highland dancing. And the idea is to give you access to music, first of all, and peace-building concepts. Because I think it's important to those inherent skills that youth need to navigate life. Access to mentors. You know, in the pipe band world, you grew up in the pipe band world.
I did.
As I did. And I have to say, in the pipe band world, I've had access to mentors. I've had access to firefighters, police officers, doctors, surgeons, and judges. Only in the pipe band world have I had access to people of that nature.
Such a broad spectrum.
Such a broad spectrum of people. And I think this program could give youth that global reach. It could take the youth outside of North Preston and not only take them to Halifax and Dartmouth, but as far away as Hong Kong,
Right.
Australia, Scotland, Germany.
Wherever there's a need.
There's a need. I'm thinking the program could give the youth access to a global reach. And that's the idea, because I find youth in our community can be boxed in.
And we know from our experiences that being in the Highland world, the pipe band world, the dancing world, you get to travel so far, and you get to meet people from all over the place, and you get to really, connect with people. I mean, you and I have known each other for more than 20 years,
100%.
And we can go for years without speaking, and when we see each other again, it's like we
sister
saw each
brother.
other yesterday.
Exactly.
And so it's such a great kind of idea to bring kids together in this way that wouldn't get the opportunity to do something like that otherwise.
Absolutely. And I think, with bagpipes, there's no borders. Like, when I look at bagpipes and when I look at piping and drumming, some of my best friends are in the pipe band community.
Yeah, same.
And I want to give my youth that. I think it's so important to give you that access.
Yeah.
To have best friends outside of their own community.
Yeah.
You can have best friends in your community.
Of course.
But you can also have best friends outside of your own community.
All
Outside of
over the
your
world.
own country.
Yeah.
Right? Why can't you have that?
Yeah.
And I think that's what this program can give our kids. And by having different pipe bands, North Preston is going to be the model of the Jermaine Downey Youth Pipe Band Survival Program, with the North Preston and District Youth Pipe Band being the model,
Yep.
which is the hardest model,
Right.
because I'm from there.
Right.
It's going to be the hardest model to develop.
Yep.
And I think everything after that's going to be gravy. But being that model and having that, and then having that model spread to different franchise communities, not only in Canada, but across the globe,
Yep.
I think would be a way to reach many different communities. And giving our kids and other kids across the world access to each other
Yeah.
through pipes and drums. And
Like an online pen pal program.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But through chanters and sticks and bags.
Yep.
And why couldn't they have peer helping programs through the pipe band world where they
Like a big brother, big sister.
Big brother, big sister program where you have a partner in Australia or a partner in Scotland somewhere where you go online and Skype together and you do drumming or piping together.
Of course.
And another thing I'm thinking of is having international mentors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, say for example you have a police inspector with Strathclyde Police, maybe mentoring a kid here in Canada as a piper.
Yeah.
You know, and you're getting an international experience, but also you're getting international mentorship. And there's an opportunity to connect at some point in time in life and to meet. Who's to say that person and that kid is not connecting with a champion?
Right. Something to aspire to be.
Aspire to be. And that's my goal, is to bring kids with champions, kids with professionals, kids with dreamers. Bring them with aspiring people. You know, there's a lot of things that go on in the world. We know there's a lot of violence in the world. And our kids have access to violence at the push of a button. Right? Why can't they have access to peace at the push of a button?
Right.
Why can't they have access to music at the push of a button with a peaceful person at the other end of the computer? Or in a recreation center, or in a fire hall, or wherever in the community. I just think the more we give our youth, I think the better chances we have as a global entity in solving our problems. Because, Veronica, I always tell the youth that I work with, the longest journey you'll ever have to take is not on a plane, it's from your head to your heart. It's only a few centimeters. And I find musically, a lot of us make it. Because
that's your way to connect.
That's our way to connect, is from our head to our heart. And it transpires here, or here, right? Or here. That's all I'm trying to do, with peace.
It's an excellent idea.
Super. Cheers. And Magnus.
If you would like to get in touch with Jermaine about his program, I will put his email address down below. Piece of the week. Piece of the week this week is actually going to be a men's piece. This is actually a trench coat that I made a few years ago that is based off of the Argyle jacket that pipe bands wear. So this is just a longer trench style version of that coat, which I made in a charcoal wool with bone and ivory buttons. I just thought it was sort of an interesting take on this traditional style of jacket. Tartan of the week. Tartan of the week this week, I'm gonna go with a tartan that would sort of remind me of those pipe band days from back when I would have first met Jermaine. And Jermaine and my brother and my uncles all played for a grade 1 band here in Halifax. At the time, it was called the Halifax Police Pipe Band, and they wore the Princess Elizabeth tartan. So that is the tartan of the week this week, Princess Elizabeth. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week for another Tartan Talk Tuesday. Cheers.